Myself Jyoti, I am explaining about alternative sources of energy. Firstly, why we need alternative sources of energy. In order to understand alternative sources of energy, we must first know that what they are. Alternative sources can be described as energy that actually won't pollute as much as fossil fuels. In addition to being less harmful to the environment as well as humans, lower in cost. Lastly, come from the sources which we won't run out of. What are natural resources? What are natural resources? A natural resources is any resources that comes from nature. They occur naturally within the environment. Balancing nature. All natural resources like air, animals, plants, water. Maintain the balances in nature. Any change of disturbance in balancing nature. Nature balance is also disturbed by natural calamities like earthquakes, droughts, soil erosion, tsunamis, landslides, cyclone, and floods, as well as by thoughtless use of natural resources. As population increases rapidly, the use of natural resources increases beyond and limits. Natural resources are something of value that people get from the environment. Natural resources are resources that occur in nature and can be used to create wealth. Earth, sun, air, water, forest, soil, plants, minerals, fossil fuels. Firstly, renewable resources. Renewable resources can be depleted by human consumption, but they may be replenished or reproduced easily. Wind power is renewable resources that has been used for thousands of years. Water and forests are also renewable resources, but they take a long time to get replenished. Sunlight, air, and wind are also natural resources that are available in abundance, and hence their quantity is not affected by human consumption. Soil. Soil is a mixture of minerals, organic matter, gases, liquids, and countless organisms that together support life on earth. Plants. Plants are also called green plants or multicellular eukaryotes of the kingdom plants. Minerals. A mineral is a natural occurring substance representable by a chemical formula that is usually solid and inorganic and has a crystal structure. Forest. For a forest is a piece of land with many trees. Many animals need forests to live and survive. Forests are very important. Fossil fuels. Fossil fuels are formed by the natural process such as anaerobic decomposition of buried dead organisms. The world has relied on the same sources of fuels and delivery system for at least the past 100 years. Since the turn of the Industrial Revolution, the world has been dependent on coal, oil, and other natural resources. Since the turn of the Industrial Revolution, the world has been dependent on coal, oil, and other natural resources. These sources of fuel have worked fine for the world until now. At the rate if these fuels are used, the world may one day run out of these precious resources. Our society must prepare now to utilize an alternative sources for its fuel. The longer the world waits, the harder it will be to replace these fuels before they run out. 4 different types of fuels are hydrogen, natural gas, biofuels, and solar energy. As you might have guessed, the sun is the biggest alternative sources of energy. Because the sun is necessary component in the natural process. Other sources like nuclear, wind, hydroelectric, geothermal energy. Thank you for watching this video.